y equal to negative 3x squared plus 9x minus 5. Now to put this in the perfect square form, the coefficient of x squared must be 1. But in this case is negative 3. So therefore we need to take the negative 3 out first. So now to take negative 3 out, so this become x squared. So divide 9 divided by minus 3, so that become minus 3x. And negative 5 over negative 3 become plus 5 over 3. Now I put this in the perfect square form. So I just write negative 3 down first. All I need to do is just a half of negative 3. So become x minus 3 over 2 all square. Now if I expand this out, this bracket out, it will give me up to here with the 3 over 2 all square extra. So 3 over 2 all square, 3 over 2 all square is equal to 9 over 4. So I just take this 9 over 4 out. So that's the same now. So this 5 over 3, I just write this down. So plus 5 over 3. So now all I need to do is just to simplify this bit here. So this one is just same as 5 over 3 minus 9 over 4. So which is 20 minus 27 over 12. So which is 7 over 12 negative. Otherwise just use your calculator. So I just bracket this. So this become minus 3. So x minus 3 over 2 all square minus 7 over 12 bracket. So now I just times the negative 3 inside. So minus 3 times this here. So which is same as negative 3 bracket x minus 3 over 2 all square. And then negative 3 times this one here. So become positive. And then the 3 cancel with 12. So which is plus 7 over 4. So this is what I get. Now the vertex of this is 3 over 2 and 7 over 4. So 3 over 2 is just like 1.5. And for the y value is 7 over 4, which is 1 3/4. Now to find y-intercept. So which means y-intercept, which is when x is equal to 0. So when x equals to 0, this becomes 0. This becomes 0. So the answer is negative 5. So y-intercept is negative 5. Now we need to find x-intercepts. This means that when y is equal to 0. So when y equals to 0, this one here is equal to 0. This means that minus 3 bracket x minus 3 over 2 all square plus 7 over 4 is equal to 0. So now I just move this on this side. So 7 over 4 is equal to 3 x minus 3 over 2 all square. Now I divide everything by 3. So this means that 7 over 12 is equal to x minus 3 over 2 all square. And I square root both sides. So that means plus or minus 7 over 12 all square is equal to x minus 3 over 2. So now I move the negative 3 over 2 on that side. So this means that x is equal to 3 over 2 plus or minus 7 over 12 all square root. So therefore x is equal to, so I just put this in the calculator. So 3 over 2 minus square root of 7 over 12. So which give me 0.74. So 0.74. Or x equal, we're going to do the plus one. So I just move in the front. So I change to plus. So this give me 2.26 or 2.26. Now we can graph the function. So we have the vertex is 1.5, 1 3/4. So 1.5 and 1 3/4 roughly here. So y-intercept is -5 and x-intercept is this. So I graph it first and I label the number later. So I just do this first. That's all. So this one here, the turning point is 1.5 and then 1 3/4. And this one here is 2.26 and this one here is 0.74. And the y-intercept is -5. And the function is y is equal to -3 x squared plus 9x minus 5. This is x and y. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. So first of all, I take the 2 out first, so which is 2x squared plus 7/2x plus 3/2. Then I can put this in a perfect square form now. So these two I write it down. So you half of the coefficient of x. So half of 7/2 is 7/4. So x plus 7/4 all square. So if you expand this out, this one out, so you give you this, and with the 7/4 all square extra. So 7/4 all square, so which is 49/16. So I need to minus this out. So 49/16. And the 3/2, I just write this down. So this 3/2 here, so I just write this down. So plus 3/2. So to simplify this give me 2x plus 7/4 all square. So I can just use my calculator. So -49/16 and I add 3/2. So that give me -25/16. So that is minus 25/16. Now I times the 2 in. So which is 2 bracket x plus 7/4 all square minus, so 2 times that give you minus 25/8. So therefore you can see the turning point or vertex if you like. So -7/4 is 1 3/4 and -25/8, which is 3 times 8 is 24 and -3 and 1/8. Now the y-intercept, which is equal to when x equal to 0, okay, to give you y-intercept. So this is become 0. 7 times 0 is 0, so the answer is 3. So y-intercept is equal to 3. To find x-intercepts, so I just write this down first. X-intercepts, that is when y equal to 0. So when y equal to 0, this bit here is equal to 0. So which is 2 bracket x plus 7/2/4 x plus 7/4 all square minus 25/8 is equal to 0. So I move this on this side. So which is 2x plus 7/4 all square is equal to 25/8. So now dividing by 2. So x plus 7/4 all square is equal to 25/16. And then I square root both sides. So which is x plus 7 over 4 is equal to plus or minus square root 25 over 16, which is same as square root 25 over square root of 6. So square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 16 is equal to 4. Now I just move this 7 over 4 on this side. So which is x equal negative 7 over 4 plus minus 5 over 4, which is equal to negative 7 plus or minus 5 over 4. So therefore x is equal to minus 7 minus 5 is minus 12. So minus 12 over 4 is minus 3. Or minus 7 plus 5 is minus 2. So minus 2 over 4 is minus a half. That is the x-intercepts. Now we can just plot these important features on the graph. So the vertex is negative 1 and 3/4, negative 3 and 1/8. So negative 1 and 3/4 roughly here, and down negative 3 and 1/8 is here somewhere. Now the y-intercept is 3 up there somewhere, and the x-intercept it's minus 3 and negative a half. So I just do a rough sketch now. This is it. So this is 3, and the x-intercept is negative a half, and this is negative 3, and the vertex is negative 1 and 3/4, and then negative 3 and 1/8. Thank you so much for watching.